Monkey angry 表示安安。
好，开始吧。虽然说他现在也不知道要去哪一队啊。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, happy to be here with my friends, and I mean that, my buddies, my pals. Kenny just and Shaquille.
还真的看了嘞。
San Antonio Spurs going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Things haven't quite gone according to plan for them early this season, so this is an important game as they try to get on track. They don't wait too much longer and let too many games slip away before they get going in the right direction. And we'll be seeing Kyrie Irving here tonight, easily one of the best point guards in the league.
Irving 昨天在琼斯杯开球啊，
Yeah, of course. Top three, that's not even a
然
question.
后第一节的时候有去转播台那边去做一个转播，当主播啦，讲评这样。然后他有人问他那个6号啊，中华队6号，我叫什么名字啊？我们的台湾喇叭端呢，周怡翔，他这个觉得很尴尬吧？昨天在这个时候讲到 LeBron James， 他应该很不爽。安啊，哦，你的名字怎么长啊？把你家的住址都打出来啊！那你就厉害。
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs. Live on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, Dave Aldridge.
想去看他的，来不及了。他昨天好像昨天好像就已经回去了。好，就开始。领队跳球。哎呀！哎呀，我举这两个进。刚刚这个跨步进去的时候碰到人，真的很容易掉球。Angry。Irving 好球！这个球还可以进哦 ，F 哎。他周一翔昨天表现也不错啦哈，也没有表现他的台湾喇叭詹的一个能力。Ripping。好球！我觉得篮板。 Irving 犯规，好球！声音变怎样啊？
And Steve, when you played, what's different about early season basketball game?
等一下啊，声音变真小啊。重开了，重开了。
Versus games later on in the season.
You know, I think earlier you're trying to find your way. You're trying to get into the rhythm. You don't want to peak too fast. And then at the end of the year, you start to have.
没要用心听啊！
You want to steamroll right into the
这是
I would think for a player
不纯洁才会听到这种怪声音。
peaking at the right
然后
time
打
is the most difficult thing to accomplish.
Yeah, sometimes you get off to a great start. You're saying, can we hold this?
好球！
But if you're the Warriors,
哎呀，这没关系。
73 times they did. You're right, yeah, for an NBA record. Now, here is Gallinari. Outside Griffin.
Griffin.
Jordan the screen. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared.
重开啦，重开啦 ，OK 了。
Jordan against Gasol.
让这个罚球啊！
This early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
电脑罚球其实蛮准的，不管是谁来罚都一样，都蛮
Looking
准
at。last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
So neither attempt
有
to
这
fall that
球
time.
两罚都没进。
DeAndre Jordan is a guy that will rebound the basketball, block shots. What I like about right now is becoming an offensive threat, being able to run the floor and make an impact on both ends.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Lee's
到
checked
底
in
看
for
贵啊
Gasol. Gay comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Mono Ginobili, he's
Rivers.
checked in for Green. And Tony Parker.
贝斯应该是到那个了吧？
Rivers.
魔术是
By Lee. And
好球！
stolen by Gay. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break.
好球了呢！
By Leonard.
Well, they weren't going to pass up.
就跟你们说，你们心情不纯洁啦，
First quarter of
所以声音才听起来怪怪的啊。还记不记呀
Beverly the pass to Rivers
？Rivers，
to stop the run, and the layup is good.
靠，要怎么没去补
Rivers
防
is getting
啊
the first bucket in this one.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
They just talked that one up to a little miscommunication. I'm sure they'll get on the same page.
还没去马刺啊
Parker screen by Lee. Ginobili kicks to Lee.
哎呀，
The
这
ball traveled
盖火
out of bounds. It was last touched by Spates, and the Clippers making a change here. Bass is checked in. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 3. Tries from 16. The shot will not fall. So the Clippers will take it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
那怎么跑到外面去了？
Better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Mba Amute. And count the basket. He was 5, and he's going to the line for one more.
Fantastic pass to connect with his teammate on the move.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
有点乱了这个球。
San Antonio leading. Here's Parker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
看啊，
It's Ginobili on the wing. From deep.
北度3分，
And it's
好球
the assist by Parker.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
第一节结束11比7。
And that does it for the first quarter.
当然，
It's San Antonio leading by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Irving 要不要让Irving去热火？热火也有机会，对不对？
And one of our game's most explosive dunkers, DeAndre Jordan, tells us what it feels like to be DeAndre Jordan.
And you jump 20 feet in the air, it's like you're flying for a quick second. And then I've learned that how good the dunk is, the reaction of my teammates.
你讲特朗普都知道是对岸来的、啊，川普啊，我们这要翻成川普。
And a guy of DeAndre's size, guys, it's hard to believe how.
他有如果到马刺先发控卫，一定是靠尔比。
into those jams and just all around, he seems to improve his game every year.
看林老师哎，有了吧？
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Yeah, they were in total lockdown mode there. And they keep it up for their entire game. Remains to be seen.
Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. Brandon Bass is out there with Luke Mbamute. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Rivers in at the shooting guard.
哎呀！
Paul Gasol is closing in.
哎，我按垫步呢，按太大力了。
Right on the offensive end in reduced minutes, and the one skill set he has over all the big guys, he's a great passer.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David.
有了，好球。
Marcus Aldridge is going to be the next All-Star big man in San Antonio.
我们香港都这样叫，特朗普。
He said no one is going to fill his shoes. There's no pressure, and I'm not trying to be him.
刚刚按太大力了，直接就出手。要按小力一点，他才会跨进去。以前的跨步，对着 NBA 看哪一代都会不太一样。
Yeah, it is. It doesn't get mentioned enough with Pau Gasol, his longevity. You forget that he came into this league at 21. He's been in the league over 15 years in this league and has never had a bad season.
Oh, good on that one. Jordan with some nice D. Beverly wide open. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
And the D really on its heels on that possession, didn't know what to do.
And here's Mills. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
The defense knows he loves that in-between area and closed out fast.
鞋丢高了呀！
And it's Gallinari missing.
这样也要打。
The Spurs have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Green, the screen. And here's Mills.
没有3分，好球。
Off to a good start as he hits his first.
夏季骑士会变怎样啊？应该也是会打进季后赛啦。那应该是没办法冠军。Irving 都走了冠军。
Now here's
这是摩
Jordan.
扣，
And
更
the
加
game
不
with
可。
Memphis, he did not play well. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 6 to shoot. It's deflected.
好球，
It's going to
摸
be
到
out
了。
of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Absolutely. Prevented an easy bucket. Fantastic D.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Lee's checked in for Gasol. Leonard comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Manu Ginobili. He's in for Daniel Green. And Tony Parker subbed in for Patty Mills.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
8比11，6节时间剩下1分钟。
Leonard against Williams. 59 seconds in the second.
个超节。
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Leonard.
哦，漂亮！
Blows on the shot and 2 free
直接绕到右侧的一个底角，
And really,
做一
the
个站
defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
夏季喇叭詹平均上场时间是8分钟，呢個聽我戲嘅呢個。
The Spurs have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
The first one falls. With the way the Clippers have ended the last 2
Curry
seasons,
当然差很多啊。
nervous if they get back into
不过有老帮健在，应该还是可以
been up in a series both times.
挺进冠军赛啊。
Yeah, I think for the Clippers, but they got to look at it and say, hey, you know what? We've had injuries to star players. They won't be able to shake this until they win another series.
Spurs leading by 9.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
In this situation, I think it's a must.
Fires the three. The
Ah,
Clippers grab the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Really outstanding job by the offense to get the ball right near the bucket.
Now Parker. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Lee dishes to Parker. It's contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter. And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard.
And the first half is now in the books. Spurs lead by 10. It's time now to go courtside as he sends you over David Aldridge from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Rudy, it looked like you guys found your old identity in the first half tonight.
有一个说法是这样讲的啦，现在的骑士队的阵容是为了老帮James而打造出来的，所以一旦今年球季如果说骑士队没办法拿到冠军，老帮James是会走，应该会走嘛。他走了之后，他这个阵容原本就不是为了Kyrie Irving而打造出来的。
Hello, everybody. Ray Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to review the first half of action. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. They took over in the second quarter, building their lead up to 10 points by the half, and looking very much like a team that is determined to turn this game into a laugher. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Well, they played excellent defense.
那现在骑士队的阵容其实速度是相当慢的，就是打半场阵地战，外线射手一堆嘛，对不对
？They might need to make some adjustments in the second half, but so far they look good.
Jefferson 那些老将，
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
Well, obviously, they were outshot. I thought they mailed it in too many times in terms of their effort.
啊，这样的阵容是完全是为了帮James而打造的。
Definitely weren't hustling. They need to hit the ground running to be competitive in the second half, or they could get blown out.
没办法比中指啊，这个软体好像没办法。
As the second half is just about to get underway.
关于Parker下季不知道是不是上兵棒回来不知道。
The friendship torch and all the activity around it as we take you back here to downtown San Antonio. The second half.
我至少还有Patrick Mills 嘛。 应该不用太担心。
And even though the defensive pressure and attention was squarely on him in that first half, yet he's still able to be the most effective on the floor.
It just goes to show you how special of a player he is. Even when all the eyes are on him, he still shows up and comes up big for his squad.
The defensive duo of Green and Leonard make up the perimeter. Aldridge out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Irving in at the point. So that's a great call. The second half.
出现一垒用又要敢往前就头部滑垒，不要乱滑垒啊，会受伤啊！滑垒要干嘛？这个会受伤的。不要以为比较快啊，没有比较快啊。
Now here is Gallinari. Pass to Jordan.
那是补节心态健康安尼尔。
And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Oh, with
the bucket. And with Gasol, one of the more impressive things, Steve, is his rates have increased the last few years.
Yes, I mean, you talk about Paul Gasol. He's incredible rebounding. Yes, he's getting older, but what he has is height and length and perfect timing to rebound.
A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Spurs.
And we can see pretty even there.
要扑一垒要干嘛？不要扑一垒要受伤啊！
That kind of balanced production has what's helped them craft this huge lead.
你以为扑了，老板会帮你加薪水的？不会的，想太多了。
Here's Teodosic. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Gallinari.
Gallinari with a screen for Williams. Jordan kicks to Gallinari. Lock at 6. Here's Griffin.
2个他妈守1个，哎呦！
The mid-range jumper has become a routine part of Blake Griffin's game.
Spurs leading by 10.
你刚好2个守1个还没守不住啊！怎么这么强
5 points in the game. Pass to Gasol. Over in the corner, Green.
Hey, Green.
The three-pointer, no good. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to Utah.
A long and tiring game, made worse by the fact
被吃啊！被我们干南哥吃了2球。
falling short, which can be a real morale killer.
Here's Irving following the basket by Blake Griffin. Aldridge a screen. Irving gets to Gasol. But three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. His third assist on the night. Well, we're hearing less about flopping now, thank goodness, than we did a couple seasons ago. The league started issuing penalties for the worst flops. You think that's made a difference?
Yeah, I think so. Guys were, I mean, it was getting carried away.
领队夏季先发控球后卫应该是从欧洲找来的球员吧？忘记他叫什么名字？那个4号，那刚那个。宫贝应该是替补。
No, not at all. No, not me. No way.
We've looked for the tape. We can find none. None.
回突3分。
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now.
好球得。
Lee's checked in for Gasol. Gay comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Mono Ginobili.
又来。
Green and Parker's
没办法绑啊。
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They
他在篮下等好要接球。
Now here's Parker. Gay with no one around.
Gay 这球没进，可惜啊。
Clippers trail by 10. Griffin passes to Beverly. Griffin a screen on Parker. Beverly dishes to Griffin. Parker with the steal. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th.
我买2手啊，开像个屁呀！
And the first one at the line.
但 Rivers 不可能让 Austin Rivers 当先发啊，不可能，怎么想都不可能啊！
And so Lee nails them both. A little under 2.5 minutes.
好可怜啊！干我还来看战呢。
And Beverly kicks to Bass.
Bass
with the screen. Here's Beverly. Bass dishes to Mbamute. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. He gets that one.
防守他们没有打好。
Has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a solid pass right inside where his teammate wants it.
Parker outside. Now the dish to Aldridge. With 4 seconds on the clock. And the by Aldridge.
You gotta love the effort from Parker, constantly helping get his teammates involved.
Beverly, he's off on that one.
第3节结束36比
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's San Antonio. They lead by 12. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Steven,
I told you, one bucket at a time.
夏季谁最能打败勇士哦？马刺吧。
Getting underway.
大概只有马刺队有机会赢，大家应该没法斗。
But we'll see how much things change up here. So for the Clippers right now, Luke Mbamute out there with Brandon Bass. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then it's Williams. And it's Spates. Bangs home the trifecta.
He is nearly impossible to guard from the three-point line when he gets a good look in a little space.
Now here's Parker. Lee a screen on Rivers.
那谈一下在刷存在感。
Aldridge a screen. 6 to shoot. Out to Lee. The 3.
啊，他不会投3分。
Mbamute pulls it in. Clippers trail by 9. And here's Rivers. Spates sets a screen.
Rivers.
Releases from 15. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Back to Parker. The pass to Mills. Lee is screen on Williams. Mills passes to Aldridge. Cash in from close range.
And surprisingly couldn't connect. That's a high percentage a look as he's going to get.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Griffin against Lee. It's good.
Oh God!
Griffin's got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, as soon as he
马刺能赢吗？还是有机会啦，球是远的。
pulled up for the jump.
The mid-range jump shot, he's so comfortable. He's got such a great feel from that distance.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pau Gasol is checked in for Lee. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Rudy Gay. Green is checked in for Patty Mills. And Irving subbed in for Parker. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Gallinari is checked in. Let's go now. Catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there. Use the clock and stay away from silly fouls. They can execute the play.
不可能让小乔丹去打，不可能。这个幌子。
6 on the shot clock. From 18 feet away. Green rebound.
到底没拿好啊！看。
No, not at all.
好球来了。
I totally agree.
为什么我有2K18的交易球员？因为不告诉您啊，因为不告诉您。卡兰哥，打不有人跳起来。回来。
And it's good for 2.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Spurs leading by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for San Antonio.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
有没有搞丑啊？直接拔起来！我跑了。
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how.
我要买2K18吗？你要这样讲有啊？会啊，会买。
Dream of where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
On the Spurs with some changes. David Lee checked in for Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Kawhi Leonard. And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 14. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ginobili's checked in for
有时候拍换名字的影片啊，哦，这个有点懒呢，就懒得拍。
表示。 我今天又做工作做到中暑了，好累。
Now here's Beverly. Not a lot of room, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots.
今天都中暑哦，有没有搞错啊？
The officials are all over that one.
不是平常都有在运动吗？今天就中暑哦。
The free throw drops for Bass. Good on both.
连线 OK 啊，要打 bug 对不对
？He has great job relating with the players, X's and O's. He is superb, and I think for him is he does a good job of being able to call plays on the fly.
好防住。
No good off the back of the rim.
How anyone could give him that much from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it.
Here's Spates. A second chance effort. Shot good.
He really fought on the glass there and did a tremendous job coming up with that
要犯
rebound.
规啦，打10分了。
Now here's Mills, defended by Beverly. Now Mills.
韩音效表示
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments.
啊，你平常到公园走走而已哦，没有运动哦。哦，我以为你不是你有在运动吗？
Of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game, and whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now.
Thanks very much. Tony, you guys seem to really pick up the intensity tonight. What was happening out there?
We were motivated tonight. You know, today we want to
但是如果说 AGG 被换掉的话，那马刺队4号球员这一点的话，还是要把它补齐。
Looked like a typical Spurs game, Tony. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching
the 2K Sports post-game show.
应该说有机会去湖人啊，渴望剑如果这一年还没拿到冠军的话，就有可能会跑掉。
Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game.
他说他今天又说他会把合约给跑了，在克里夫兰把合约给走了。
Now there may have been a little luck involved from time to time, but on the most part, straight performance.
This is what you love to see out your star players. He's the guy you rely on to give a team a win. Both ends of the floor, shouldering the scoring.
凯尔林如果去马刺会穿几号呢？不知道。
That's going to do it for our.
韩英笑表示，自从上班后很少运动，周休都补眠较多。
补眠有没有夸张嘛？一天才8小时而已。这场对火箭啊，综合评价是3哦，火箭。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against the Spurs in San Antonio. Well, for San Antonio, it's been exactly the kind of start to the season that they were shooting for. They've lost only once in their first 7 games. Can't ask for much more than that.
KD 本来就没有离开勇士啊，不是续约了吗？你
playing this one.
KD 不是续约了。
Is Pau Gasol a Hall of Fame player?
Well, I don't know what it really takes to become a Hall of Fame player, Ernie, but I do know he's a 2-time NBA champion. He's got better numbers than Bill Walton, and Bill Walton is in the Hall of Fame, so you never know.
Is that Bill Walton hating?
一番信
Happiness
表示，
The Spurs play for the hometown crowd here live in San Antonio, Texas. And
今年应该还是勇士总冠军啊，这个不用讲。 没有什么悬念啊，应该是有。
You can start to see which teams might be ready to turn the corner.
Yeah, and which are falling off from their pace from last
如果互换东家的话，那
you're not getting better, you're getting worse.
也是可以啊。
Stay on top. Every season brings new challenges.
Well, that was well said. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Harden and Ariza, the athletic wing pair. Clint Capella is out there with Anderson, and it's Paul in at the point guard. Leonard attacking outside Gasol.
没有，太挤了，刚刚跨不进去，前面都人。
6 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Aldridge,
哎呀，没办法。
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Clippers.
Was not even
close.
I mean, they had points coming from all over the place. Man, their strategy worked to perfection. Guys were.
哦哟，被扒火锅啊！哎呦，好球
Gasol with the steal.
失误了，好球，点球。 哈，詹我先走啊！我那个标题下的真好。我有什么
Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't tee him up on the perimeter.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike D'Antoni. David, what do you have to say?
He told me he's very pleased with how his team's play has progressed throughout the season. He said guys are finding their roles. We're doing all the little things that tend to separate out the better teams. I just hope we can keep it going. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
And the three-point shooting skills of a
在拓荒者的时候打得蛮好的，有里有外。啊，球掉。碰一下球就掉。
Inside. And a great assist
by
Paul as that one goes in.
And just dropping the ball down the side, a timely assist.
And Chris, despite his flaws, most would agree that Harden is the clear-cut best shooting guard in the game now.
Well, look, let's not beat around the bush. What we're saying is his scoring makes up for his defense.
Now,
Harden does bring other skills to the table that he doesn't get enough credit for. He's an incredibly strong rebounder at the 2 spot, and his playmaking is levels beyond other shooters.
And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, Harden is so good at finding the open man and the selfish superstar who really whips the ball over quickly.
哎呀，看看，这没有人干扰他，为什么没办法投进啊？
1:10 left in the first. Here's Paul. Here's Capella.
哦，这个传得漂亮。
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hop.
Irving passes to Green.
哦，差一点。
On the way up, 2 free throws now for him.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. David Lee checked in for Gasol. Gay comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Parker subbed in.
电脑操控火箭队还蛮强的。
With a big group substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Harrell comes in for Anderson. He's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Eric Gordon subbed in for James Harden.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
防一防，结果地板太滑，跑到后面去了，干超水。好球分Parker。
And Parker just super efficient at shooting from inside the paint with shots like that one.
It's 9 seconds in the shot clock.
breaker.
Gordon a screen, dishes to Nene. From 15 feet away.
不要搞头啊，Nene。
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Parker. Outside Leonard. 4 seconds left.
好 ，Leonard， 好球在啊，2分球啊。
Leonard's got 5 points so far.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
对啊，裁判跟教练都会挡人。
It'll be interesting to see if he can keep his foot on the pedal.
你自己的队友都会挡你，更何况裁判跟教练。
As we finish the first quarter, Rockets on top. They're up by 3.
九哥在上面立打得还不错，还可以。
And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
And it's why they're shooting such a high percentage. They're willing to run the offense all the way through.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Houston, they've got P.J. Tucker. Harrell is out there with Nene. Then it's Harden, and it's
just excellent use of the pick and roll by Parker. Tasmanian devil, whose speed and decision-making causes so many problems for the defense.
Now, one thing you have to appreciate about Rudy Gay is just how fearless he plays on the floor. He goes right at defenders and loves to finish with the dunk. He's very aggressive in every aspect of his game, from offense to defense.
Parker kicks to Gay, passes it to Lee.
30.
Back to Gay.
好球 ，Rudy Gay。
Gay is nearby, you have to be aware of his vertical. He really rocks the rim from
steal.
this jam.
And with Gay being so aggressive, Chris, with this play, you see it in all sorts of places, like his defense.
Kevin, perhaps the biggest place you'll see this fearless mindset is in late game situations. He has hit a lot of clutch shots in his career. Not always perfect, but he is never afraid to take the last.
这背号你就不要管他了啦，背号在这个游戏里面不要管他，因为他自己做的网友自己做的名单啊，跟太 care 那个背号。
Well, guys, we've seen James Harden become one of the most accomplished in the league at drawing fouls and getting to the free throw line. And he makes no apologies for his style. He said free throws are a part of basketball, not necessarily going in there and trying to draw a foul, but if a person can't guard you,
郑文鼎又想投2分啊，好险啊
！Every single time, Kevin.
哦，对了，3分，哎呀
！Thank you. The Rockets trail.
ATG 啊
！Now here is Harden. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And he's really balanced, getting his own shots and making plays for others. Finding that balance, total team contribution.
And here's Mills. Lee, a screen on Harden. Shoots off the screen.
还有中距离
Rebounded by Tucker.
中距离都不会进啊
For a better look there, he just didn't get it to go.
Pass to Nene.
只有中距离差不多90才会进。
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
哦，看。
Well, it's no secret, Chris.
没有太阳大战没有看了，我只看一开始那个Kyrie跳球，跳球都没看了。
He's long been regarded as the mastermind of one of the best offensive ever with the Suns. A lot of his assistants from those days are coaches in the league on front offices.
Will.
They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And now the first timeout call here for the Rockets.
我只看Kyrie跳完球，林北就转台。
Well, I also think Greg needs to give his guys a quick breather. They're expending a lot of energy out there right now.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Pau Gasol is checked in for Lee, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. Anderson comes in for Big Red. Trevor Ariza
Big Red now.
PJ Tucker. And it's Paul in for James Harden. To the inside, here's Aldridge. Yes,
Aldridge.
It's Irving picking up the assist. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half.
A Big Red shot.
Gets to Ariza. Irving against Paul. Here's Capella. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its
Rudy Gay.
Well, that's just a stupendous effort by him right there. He stopped him dead in his tracks.
Now Paul.
川普用 Fast Rig 就好了，有这个 Fast Rig 这个软体啊，想学是？你有征得川普的同意吗？
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Spurs lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
为什么不看球啊？
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, hot start, cool finish. What happened out there?
现在还没有决定啊，不过确定的是要把他换掉。Kyrie 希望球队把他交易掉，他不想跟某个人打球啊。
And I'm excited. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports.
就是Kyrie去灰狼队也 OK 啊，只是说他太晚讲了啦。
I would call that a competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K Sports halftime show.
家人替都已经换过来，现在才讲来不及。
A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. During one stretch, they trailed by 7, never falling behind too far. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
They were really efficient on offense, shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, they're not matching up well defensively, giving up a lot of open looks, a lot of easy points.
有成为一个的性质嘛？我觉得性质比较没有那么明显啊。跟LeBron James来比较的话，指定的战术没办法在快速比赛使用，因为他的球员档跟战术是连在一起，绑死在一起的，所以。 你在哪里做一个战术的一个设定都没有用，因为快速比赛新的一个球员档，像最强补人是谁哦？好，那个吧，都九霸吧，然后Michael Jordan 吧，然后其他的。
I think you need good leaders, and good leaders are always known to be great followers. And so I think you need great chemistry. Most importantly, talent, and the talent to execute, and a coach who understands and can deliver a message and inspire. And so it's a lot of moving parts. Number one, you just have to be blessed. You have to be in the right situation at the right time.
Great way to put it. The defensive duo of Green and Leonard make up the perimeter. Kyle Gasol is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Irving at the one spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
好球，漂亮！
Irving's got 4 assists.
来找你干嘛？又不是女的，不要笑一个。
Last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions right now.
Oh, and that's yet another miss to start this second half. They are now 0 for 3.
Aldridge, the pass to Irving. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. He kicks to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
6比23，好嘞！我速度好快啊
！A floater and that one drops.
And the floater from Harden, that beautiful raindrop, teardrop, rainbow is just exceptional. No way the D can contest that in time. You cannot jump higher than that ball.
好错。
Gasol, this is to Irving.
好球，开
Irving. Irving's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Spurs.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And a problem that this Rocket team, Chris, has had to deal with the last few seasons is quitting on themselves during games.
I mean, that's something you have to bring to the table yourself. That's something that is very hard to coach out of a team.
哦，这球传得漂亮啊！哇！
Just mental absence in general has been a big problem for the Rockets over the last couple of seasons. And it's a shame because they have been so dominant. They all have their heads.
不错啦，为什么还要再作弊耶？太搞。
There's the foul. It goes on Ryan Anderson. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the Spurs with some changes.
要收台一下的礼物啊！我神经病。
Ginobili comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge, and Parker subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Big Reds checked in for Houston. Harrell comes in for Anderson. Leonard attacking.
Kawhi
Leonard with the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And some nice passing there.
And guys, right now the defense mentally not there. Can't afford to.
看一下喜笑。没错啊。
Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit too. Makes the right read, go straight to the rim.
Leonard with this screen on Paul. And Parker, here we go. Ginobili.
Number 7.好球。
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
3比30，好球。 哎呀！
They're running.
看奶奶的，我怎么掉了
Harden outside. Here's Big Red.
哇 ，Big Red！
Good D by
哇，好险。
San Antonio leading by 3. Now 8 seconds.
再来一个。好球，连续2个3分。回督的2个3分球。
Here in this quarter.
Yeah, the assist by Parker just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
我们 Big Red 太强。
Harden against Ginobili.
Oh,
the drive. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Parker leading the charge. Hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Harden outside. Paul. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the third. Spurs out in front. They lead by 6. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio. You're watching 2K Sports.
可以给为酸猫耳啊！你可以给为酸猫耳啊！ 好，第四节开始，还靠着鬼兔的2个3分球，把比数拉开。不能投啊！
Trevor Ariza out there with Harrell. Then there's Nene. Then there's Gordon. And it's Paul in at the 1. Parker with it. Just 5 on the clock. Ginobili outside.
啊，差一点。
With the rebound.
Well, first,
这个投篮太随性了吧
as lazy of a screen as I've ever seen. You have to commit on it if you want to get your teammate open.
Here's Gordon. Tries again, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And really, at this stage of the game,
offensive
rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
I mean, I always say that.
8787，你有订阅圣洁史对不对？啊靠，弹进去了。你有订阅我们的伟大的圣洁史圣歌的频道是吧？你几岁啊？对吧？好球，终于发挥。
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
Third quarter.
Kicks it to Paul.
第3。
The drive by Gordon.
好球。
Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way.
Tony Parker.
Here's Leonard. And it's going to be a
好球，妨碍动了。
So they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, you gotta like the aggressive D going for the block, but he got it just as it was on its way down.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Nene. Paul kicks to Gordon.
Gordon.
Takes the 13-footer. Rebound, San
Antonio.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't...
Rudy Gay! Ah!
Rockets trail by 7. Ariza passes to Paul. The 11-footer.
看，不是，我不是剩粉哎，我是那个，我也是剩粉啊，可是我剩是那个剩下的剩。哪个假村的笨蛇的村的剩，另外一个剩啊。
The first free throw is good. Some changes here for the Spurs. Pau Gasol is checked in for Lee. Aldridge comes in for Leonard. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Manu Ginobili. He hits one and misses one.
不用。
Pass to Parker.
啊，
Stolen by
不用啦。
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Capella. Kept alive.
我靠嘞！ 哦，太夸张了啦！
Oh man, Capella absolutely destroys the opposition on the offensive.
看这运动神经也太扯了吧！我是剩下来的剩啊，剩粉。Tony Parker 3分啊
！San Antonio again missing. Rockets trail by 4.
啊，那也是剩粉啊。
1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot, high post. Head shot off. And San Antonio will go the other way.
凯尔也没有看圣洁史的影片，不然他也是剩粉。
Here's Irving.
哎。
He feeds it to Gasol.
啊，犯规。
Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Leonard, he's checked in for San Antonio. Green comes in for Tony Parker. And the Rockets making a change here as well. James Harden. He's checked in for Eric Gordon.
还有Irving，好，球3分。
Always pushing the action offensively.
刚刚那个 Capella 那个运动神经哦，这是世界纪录了，人家有够劲的。
When they get room to pull the trigger from there, they can be lethal.
干被夹掉了。
Simply can't let them get clean looks from outside.
干没办法扑球啊。
Ariza has the open look. Yes. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, and that's just a huge shot from Ariza. He's no stranger to burying these kinds of buckets.
不用啊，不要让卡哇伊打啊，这样就不好玩了。
Outside Irving. On the pass to Alden.
犯规，罚球啊。有一个最简单的进攻方法，让卡哇伊在篮下做 low post， 直接转身就灌篮，这样就不好玩了。没有人实况再这样搞的啦。罚进。今天圣洁石油直播，直播什么啊？尿尿是吧？我跟你讲 ，LeBron James 还有那个卡哇伊内尔都可以用一招很贱的招，直接做个 low post 篮下转身，篮下转身转完就灌篮，不要用这种招数啊！不要把平常线上对战的东西拿下来玩，这样不好玩。真的篮球比赛没有人再这样搞的吧？然后再犯规吗？
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
And now,
我玩那个名人堂的，全部都名人堂的、啊。所以我在频道上面的影片全部都名人堂，没有改过。
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
我跟你讲，开后门还有失败的可能。刚刚那个转身 low post 那个完全没有失败的可能啊！你开后门不是还会被对方给防住吗？但是你的 low post 的一个转身完全防不住啊，电脑防不住你啊！
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
没有犯规啊！
And that one misses.
Wow, and the big man Capella has proven to be a reliable role player, a strong physical presence who takes smart shots and contributes well.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. If he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Timeout called the Rockets.
算是备胎吧。
They're losing by 5. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
You're right, Greg, and just as important, they need to talk about who they want to foul. Plenty of things to consider here.
是8比43。
16 seconds left in the fourth.
为什么他运球啊？
Harden outside, fires for 3. And Irving pulls it down.
不要再犯啦！赞助现在都付宝哎 ，PayPal 的话拿掉了。
2 shots. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Paul kicks to Harden. Down low, the kick out to Anderson.
他篮下太不投了。
And so it's San Antonio with the win.
Chris Paul 已经去火箭队了、啊。GP3 已经去火箭了啦。你写那个对啊。啊，火石爷啊，火石爷啊。啊，那彭姐，我的火石爷大大。火石爷啊。
All right, pal. Great win tonight. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith.
所以我觉得 Rose 比较危险一点啊。如果能从太阳队换来 Bledsoe 的话，基本上还比较稳一点。因为 Bledsoe 毕竟比较年轻啊，而且虽然说他跟 Rose 一样也是有受伤，可是他的3年 Rose 那么重。
He loves playing in front of his home crowd. He looked like he was having a blast out there. And he gave him a lot to cheer about. Whether he was scoring or doing something else, he was involved in so many big plays.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah.
然后如果说凯瑞转队的话 ，NBA 2K 的18的封面就要改掉，改掉没差啦，反正 P 图而已嘛，没有什么难度啊。
The 2K Sports pregame show.
还有一点是 Rose 的外线有点不灵光，所以跟喇叭单的搭配的话，可能不是那么理想。
In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Detroit.
其实都要考量到这一点。
Well, for Detroit, they're enjoying a better winning percentage.
他们应该会知道这一点啊，他们应该知道。
Encouraging sign for the players and the front office. And Detroit last season shot up in the standings, largely due to their improvements on the defense.
啊，皇家族。
Shaq, how?
皇家族。
Well, Steph ain't gonna need a guy who knows.
皇家族。为什么叫皇家族啊 ？OK， 18会拍啊 ，NBA Live 18也会拍啊。因为我没拍，我就没东西玩啊。刚刚是看到罐头脸，看就知道是罐头脸。看。
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening. At times, a contentious relationship between Howard and Van Gundy, but you see the respect. Thank you. An excellent matchup at the center position tonight, Brent. Do centers take it as personal challenges when they are in that marquee matchup?
I think they do, Kevin, but with the way the game is played nowadays, I think it gets a little frustrating for centers.
勇士啊，勇士啊，你是总冠军啊，不用猜了。
Pounding it down into the block or finding guys in the post. So the way that they have to impact the game isn't the way that we're used to in the 70s and 80s with huge scoring outputs. It's more about offensive rebounding, great screen setting, and shot blocking.
They're so hard to officiate too. Sometimes.
好球考虑呢。NBA Live 18好像9月、10月吧，而且他已经释出17的影片哦，实际影片看起来还不错，勉勉强强啊，至少不用再被2K 荼毒。
On the floor for Detroit, Ish Smith is out there with cool hands. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Lure into the fourth slot. Aldridge with a screen on Smith. Irving drives in. Gasol kicks to Leonard.
Oh, Leonard.
Offensive rebound, Spurs.
再来一次，有了。
And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Leonard's got 5 now.
And that's the versatility Leonard provides this offense, showing the confidence and ability to hit from range.
This is a double hands off the screen. And it's Irving with the rebound.
I think the defense was surprised that he
犯规 这个成功了，这个偷跑成功。
Down there, guys, should have made him pay.
And you look at Danny Green, your prototypical 3-and-D wing player, a catch and shoot specialist offensively.
Well, a great fit for the Spurs system after a little bit of molding. Not a super crafty ball handler, He's got a quick release from the outside and shoots pretty well, even with a hand in his face.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
其实我觉得他的 My Park 里面的那个风景做得很好，陆克都不会想跟他一样这样做呢。就是要一堆人挤在他妈的一个球场上面，他智障，群他妈智障。群智障挤在那个My Park 的那个球场里面，低能儿。好球，好球！增加那个伺服器的负担，白痴。现在终于想要把它拿掉了哈。听说要拿掉了。这个智障设定要把它拿掉。就已经在那个他妈全部人都挤在一起啊！这我已经讲过了。刚刚关于这个的话，我已经讲过为什么我会反对这种方式去做一个游戏，主要是会那个的问题，伺服器的负担会增加很大。好腰啊！
Here's Leonard. That shot misses. And the Pistons now going the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Well, you step onto somebody else's hardwood, that's when you got to bring your effort defensively. Far from it tonight from them. Instead, it turned into a shooting gallery.
It's Gay with the drive. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one on Harris. San Antonio shooting their third and fourth.
他要走应该80%应该是会走啊。
A season ago, about 80% when they got to line.
And the Spurs, known as an organization for their diligence and discipline, it's all about their results and certainly about the accountability from coach to player, and more importantly,
应该是说他还是希望说。 这个球队是以他为主来做一个阵容的安排。现在的骑士队的阵容是以LeBron James为中心而组成的阵容，并不是以 Kyrie Irving 为中心。所以你看里面很多射手啊，那个 Kyle Korver、就 Jefferson， 所有这些人的话，速度都很慢。
Back to Leonard.
好球 ，Curry。Kyrie 有点不适合马刺团队篮球，应该不会啦，应该不是啊。以他的打法应该不会这样。说 Popovich 不需要人家粘球而已。如果他会粘球，他奥运会上都不知道乱打了，不会啊，看他也不会。 这些教练有时候战术安排，他也不会粘球。个人自创角色蛮会啊，右上角，在影片的右上角不是有一个冒号吗？你可以选择自己想要玩的这个2K18要玩的人物，里面有很多选择啦，哈，肾结石啦，低能放火啦，球霸啦 ，Kobe Bryant 啦，另外一个谁？另外一个是谁？还有谁啊？那基本上肾结石跟放火的话，两个人背号应该都会是87号，应该是没问题。
And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
好球，同一发球。
Parker's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Spurs.
肾结石我玩过一下，可是2K18的话，如果我说投票很高的话，我还是会先玩它。
Galloway the pass to Marjanovic, and Gasol sends it back. Tolliver for three. San Antonio.
哦，还好这个巨人还没爬起来。
they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, the point's not hard to come by for them, that's for sure. I'd have surrendered too if I was trying to defend.
还有国栋啊，对啊，还有国栋啊。国栋这个就是很难捏，不知道他有没有双下巴啊？应该是没有吧？那只有 MLB 的秀有双下巴的功能，不晓得2K 有没有。
The Warriors went on to win the title that season, but Van Gundy insists I had to do it over again. This is exactly where I'd want to be. Kevin, he can build this team exactly as he wants.
国栋，你现在想起来，我才想到。
This time he holds the cards.
有时候看到他玩那个 LOL， 真的不晓得他到底会不会玩游戏，你知道吗？Green 3分。 就是他那个操控哦，很难想象他一直在玩 LOL 这个游戏，你知道？我想说我可能练个1个礼拜，可能会比他强吧。这是没骗你呀、因为我对那种游戏没兴趣，不然练一练真的会比他强。你们相不相信啊？他说好球，他有说面就快没血，他硬要打，他妈被人家打死，他送头。不过其实我有考虑过想要玩 LOL， 你知道吗？可是我真的对那个游戏真的没兴趣啊。犯规。 活动扛中锋。有时候看到他在玩那个操作哦，我想说，怎么可以操作成这样啊？
Even though Parker is slowing down a bit because of his age, the Spurs are looking more and more to sort of hide him on defense, cross-match him with guys. There's no doubt, though, that veteran savvy is still something they'll lean on the offensive end.
Different look now.
他声音好像可以调小吧？实况报道音量。
For San Antonio, LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Pau Gasol, and it's Mills in for Daniel Green.
2罚都没进是吧
Lures checked in.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning.
现在这声音就比较小啊。
Consistently frustrate the opposition.
Harris dishes to Drummond.
Drummer.
They need this one. Rebound by Parker. And as Parker loses a little of that blinding speed, we see a few less layups, a few more of his straight.
And even Kevin, from extended range there from the three-point line, he's made that shot a bigger part of his arsenal. They seek him out in the corners. Much like Jason.
本还好啊，他没办法讲话吧。大气的1个2。萨奎1个2。哦，你这个名字叫萨奎耶，我跟你讲，人家有讲萨奎耶。你即摆我看啊，你即摆你的名真正是讲萨奎耶。我看过第2个，比你较萨奎耶。好。
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Andre Drummond.
1比12。
107 left in the first half of basketball. And Mills gets to lead.
好球 ，David.
By David Lee.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Jackson. 为什么想当管理员啊？是想不开的。为什么没办法防住啊？看看穿游戏比多来，他那个还蛮好笑的，看。可是他后面也是变成替补没有被人家拔掉啊。他说他的那个形象太差了，他被防住了。
Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pistons trail by 9.
然后里面有一个，然后里面有一个，哎呀，按错了。
Back to Mills.
他自己就是管理员，你要帮他封锁干嘛？北七哦。而且 Mills 好球3分。这个战术还蛮好用的。抖1万，真的假的？一哥，这一哥最杀鬼的，真的假的？一哥啊！我相信一哥说得到做得到啊。咁江湖人，我哋讲话拢胜话对不
？Chances this year. Our young guys got a lot of experience, and we play good basketball right now. So hopefully we can stay healthy and play good at the end of the season.
好了，我知道了，一哥。
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. The second quarter saw them extend their lead to 12 points at the break through some solid team basketball. Very few and a strong effort defensively. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
In simple truth.
他真的是在人事安排是要经过他的同意啊。
They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot?
基本上凯尔会不爽也是有原因的。
They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them.
Michael Jordan 有一点好处是什么？比 LeBron James 好的原因一点就是说他不会插手人事的安排。
The defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss.
And then just for halftime, the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
有这种杀鬼的字哦，通常开是开什么车？大家知道是开什么车吗？大家猜猜看，有杀鬼这个字，大部分出去的人都开什么车？大家可以猜猜看。好，第二节开始。
You just love it when the decision making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Well, showed great discipline and only took good shots. So we'll see if he can keep that decision making up here in the third.
And Detroit looking at who they've got.
How early?
John Lure.
差一点点。
Smith is out there with cool hands. Then there's Andre Drummond and
现在很少人在动很杀鬼的吧？较少人又取这个名字啊，八嘎囧的话啦。
You certainly fit that description as a player. You like the way the game is going in that regard?
I do like it, Kevin.
就是用2K 视角的话，可以直接做一个 mark 了，但是
the skills of the players are just more honed than they were
25,
30 years ago.
但是转播视角你要往后有点有点麻烦，有点不是很习惯这样的操作。但是2K 的视角，你可以直接做一个后撤，就是往后退这样。怎么可能冰室啊？冰室要多少钱？没有，不是，大家猜看看。
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for cool hands. And he makes the
哦 ，Saki 的一个真的是有料的嘞。好不好？等一下要抖1万块。哦，好球的火锅！哎呀，按太快了，变成直接上篮。
But being close to Dallas, near his family, was a significant factor, along with winning.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
大气的一哥。
And here's Irving. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Gasol a screen. And here's Green outside. A putback. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here.
以前八嘎囧通常都是开30嘛，切啊30。第一个是便宜嘛，便宜是主要的一个因素啊。
表示小丹听说殴打队友。
Also a good decision from the coach to settle your guys down, get into something new, and everybody on the same page.
主要是30的车比较多，30嘛切啊飞。
And then for Detroit, Marjanovic checked in for Drummond.
玩国无双啊，不会呢，因为我这种游戏垃圾，你知道吗
？Irving against Smith. Irving passes to Gasol. Back to Irving.
好球 ，ODI。
Gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And that's another thing that makes Gasol such a special player. His passing is simply extraordinary.
Jackson, he's checked in for Detroit. The Spurs have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. From Irving. 2 minutes into the second half of play now.
已经越靠腰了。
Tolliver kicks to Marjanovic, and he makes that
Lord.
Marjanovic has got his third basket of the night right there.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass?
直接出手不行啊
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
And even though he's been on a roll tonight, that one was a bit forced.
San Antonio leading by 14. And one thing the Pistons
好，也没人守啦，好球。
the members of the 2004 championship team retired several numbers, and rightly so. Great, that team was special.
And that 2004 had a great.
算4比18，比赛就结束了。这个玩到12分钟真的会吐血，不知道赢几分了。哇，好准！啊耶！
And on our sideline, our reporter David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Pistons raised a few eyebrows when they took Stanley Johnson with the 8th pick overall in 2015. Now, he's a great athlete, but some thought there were better basketball prospects. Stan Van Gundy says, what you've got to bank on is a player's work ethic and commitment to being great. There's just something about him. He is a great competitor.
He's built like a tank. T8, thank you very much. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot.
的话几乎啊，
Well, the Spurs have
几乎一年就要出一个，好扯，而且每一代都讲，感觉起来都差不多，每一代感觉就很像。昨天中韩大战我真的没看呢，我第一节看他开球网就转台，我真的就转台了。 然后后面才看一下他输还是赢这样而已。
It's pretty amazing. A Finals MVP and a Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made the All-Star game. Sometimes the fan recognition comes a lot slower when you're down there in the heart of Texas in San Antonio, but the numbers don't lie. His impact goes way beyond the box score.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Parker outside, and San Antonio will retain possession.
And you could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Well, he had a jump on it, had a chance to make the play, just could not steal the deal.
Now off the inbound, and that's not even close. The 3 from Bradley, the offensive rebound, Drummond, and it is good. And now let's take a listen to Stan Van Gundy on a recent huddle.
Hey, come on, we got to do this together and play defense. Let's go.
Stan Van Gundy pleading with his team, guys. Get on the same page is his message. And stay together.
Yeah, and I think it's just going to take good communication.
然后陈伟成说：“妈的，敌人也可以当管理员，操！”
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Lee out there with LaMarcus Aldridge.
说那个麦卡贝那个没有在看那个。
Parker with it. Lee a screen on Smith. Outside Aldridge. Gay with no one around. Off target.
Rudy Gay.
Pistons trail by 11.
Okay,
when you think of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, I mean, the slashers, though, seem to always come to the fore. The players who make their mail. So fun to watch.
James Harden really does. I've watched James Harden games. But I've also had an incredible pleasure being able to call James Harden games by the court. And to see him manipulate defenders, and I'm not talking about one.
为什么要改名啊？因为那之前那个名称太屁了。 把它改掉。就是有时候改掉哦，也不太好啦。因为人家根本不晓得你的是这个频道，就把你退订。
Brings it back in, brings it towards the defender, and then away from the defender, and guess what? It results in free throws most every time.
Something to watch. And on our sideline, our reporter.
哦呦，好球哦，漂亮！哇，硬把它灌进去了。
He wanted his guys to stay intense. He said, if any of you think this game's over, you're wrong, and you can sit next to me. We've still got a lot of work to do. No let-ups at the defensive end of the floor.
And that one misses.
Just another area where
讲那么多那些垃圾啊，垃圾游戏啊。
better free throw shooters in the league now, especially at the small forward spot.
Smith kicks to Harris.
而且蛮多人喜欢这种割草的游戏，你知道吗？
It's not going to go for him. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Aldridge with a screen on Smith to the paint, off the pick, and Aldridge slams it in.
电脑对于 pick and roll 的防守其实蛮弱的。
To the inside, here's Drummond. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, I tell you what, it didn't take long for everyone to recognize that Andre Drummond was going to be a dominant rebounder in this league. He just inhaled everything.
传说对决哦，没有在玩那个，这个不是屁孩在玩的吗？ 好球，登龟！电脑一直被快攻啊！
Surprising the defense, I think Green puts the ball on the floor and drives and finishes.
A pass to Harris. It's good.
哎呦，单次考位那个。
Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
应该是有鞋子吧。
2.5 minutes gone. And it's hard to stop talking about Drummond. The rebounding, of course, helps him get the easy points. When it comes on the offensive end of the court, Greg, a terrific offensive.
屁也不是才会玩手机游戏吗？
Feedback loop with him. I mean, you get an offensive board, he gets an easy score.
那传错人啊，他是4号啊。
He's point up for a 20-20 game.
Cool hands passes to Luke. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Harris missing again.
传说对决怪怪的，明明就是哎呀！
This one playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory
换
for
替
the
补。
Spurs.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
可是基本上传说对决还蛮多人看的，传说是屁孩在玩的。
They'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Kawhi Leonard.
美湖啊，西干美湖啊！
Understanding of the entire offense tonight and knew how to gain advantage on every possession. Just a smart, savvy performance at that end of the court.
And it's Detroit's ball. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Gets it down to single digits.
Well, he approaches the rim strong there and then flips up the teardrop.
不要犯规了吧？那么多了。
Special, just take time off the clock.
哎，你怎么会传成这样
？On the wing, Harris. But he recovers it. Smith the pass to Cool Hands.
整个秒抢，我的天哪！不要！他还没出手之前，他不是有卡位吗？看他卡位，哎，卡位是这样卡的哦，干老师哎，卡位，球员出手之后就是要卡位。 那老兄是这样卡位的哦。哦，我可能会有人这样卡位啊。没有人能在第8种子闯进总冠军。有尼克队。神是谁？你还未过班啦？神是谁？你还不够狗啊！看 NBA 还不够久啊！这实力本应该不会再出了啦，因为我游戏已经卖掉了，游戏没掉一样。不会啊，不会玩传说对决啊。
So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. Now we'll go to the studio.
会啊，会玩 NBA Live 啦。
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson.
巴克利没有拿过总冠军啊。有些问题你们可以去 Google 就有了，为什么要问
？It's a testament how hard he worked to find good looks. Not everyone is going to show the discipline he did tonight.
他不是做的防守弱，他是故意让他去抢到进攻篮板，他是故意的。因为基本上电脑不会这样，不会漏成，不会卡成这样，是因为我方是玩家，所以他会作弊。就是他其实会卡的不是很好，让电脑自己来抢进攻篮板。抢了进攻篮板之后，分数当然会把它补进去，就以这样的这种剑招来。增加它的难度了。王国纪元是一款真正的战争游戏。会，我会拍 NBA Live 的。哥，你这么傻鬼，为什么会用这么蠢的图片呢？宝可梦是啊，我猜你也免这你要傻鬼，结果你用宝可梦，你是咧？直接来乱的哟！啊，现在几点了？10点10，10点18。我说你的图片叫你要杀鬼，就用宝可梦。好像一个老大哦，他老大看起来很一个黑道老大看起来很凶，结果他的名字叫春香。那种感觉是一样的，结果他老大叫春香啊，看林老师，好啦，今天先到这边好了，那快10点半了，怎么会有这种这么蠢的图片啊？拜托你我个杀鬼也无啦，啥嘞？他几岁还用那种图片？你怎么干脆不换那个巧虎算了啊？
韩英笑是你疯一哥还是我疯？
啊，今天先到这边啦。我明天看状况啊。手机版的游戏都不好玩了，基本上手机版现在的硬体跟软体的那个限制，它有些游戏其实基本上都做袅袅的。
主播能封锁煞气哥吗？
随便你们啊，看你们要不要封啊，看你们 kimoji 啊。好，拜拜。